Hey there, welcome to the channel. Let me ask you something. Have you ever noticed how some days your legs feel like they're ready to carry you anywhere, and other days, it's like they're staging a quiet protest? Maybe you are climbing the stairs, chasing after a grandkid, or just trying to enjoy a walk around the block, and suddenly you think, wow, when did this get so hard? If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. I've been there too, and so have millions of folks just like us, folks over 60 who want to keep moving, keep living, and keep feeling strong. The good news? It's not too late to give your legs the love they deserve, and it starts with something as simple as what's on your plate. Today, we're talking about nourishing your mobility, specifically, how the right foods can help you build stronger, steadier legs, even at 50, 60, 70, or beyond. This isn't about fancy diets or complicated rules. It's about real, practical ways to feel better, move easier, and enjoy life more, because you deserve that. We're going to explore some delicious, everyday foods that can make a big difference, and I'll share stories and tips to show you exactly how they work. So, grab a cup of tea, get comfy, and let's dig in together. First off, let's talk about something you probably already love, protein. Now, I'm not here to tell you to start chugging protein shakes like a bodybuilder, unless that's your thing, of course. But here's the deal, as we get older, our muscles naturally start to lose a little of their oomph. It's just part of the aging process. And since your legs are home to some of the biggest muscles in your body, keeping them strong is key to staying mobile. Protein is like the building block that helps repair and maintain those muscles, so they don't give up on you when you need them most. Think about someone like my friend Joan. She's 68, and a few years back, she started noticing her legs felt wobbly after her daily walks. She wasn't frail by any stretch, she's always been active, but she could tell something was off. Then she heard from a friend that adding more protein could help. So, she started small. She'd toss a handful of chopped chicken into her lunchtime salad or enjoy a boiled egg with her toast in the morning. Nothing drastic, just a little extra here and there. Within a few weeks, she told me her legs felt steadier, like they had more pep in their step. And the best part? She didn't have to overhaul her whole routine, just tweak it a bit. You can do the same. Lean meats like chicken or turkey are fantastic, but don't sleep on options like fish, eggs, or even Greek yogurt. I love a dollop of Greek yogurt with some berries. It's creamy, tangy, and feels like a treat, but it's secretly packing a protein punch. Aim for a little protein with every meal, and your legs will thank you. It's like giving them a steady supply of fuel to keep going strong. Now, let's shift gears to something that's just as important but often overlooked, healthy fats. I know, fats got a bad rap for years, didn't they? We were all told to avoid them like the plague. But here's the truth. The right fats are your friends, especially when it comes to your joints. Those knees and ankles that creak a little more than they used to? They need lubrication to move smoothly, and healthy fats are like the oil that keeps the engine running. Take my neighbor Tom, for example. He's 72 and loves his gardening, but he used to complain about stiff knees after kneeling too long. One day, I suggested he try adding some salmon to his dinners a couple of times a week. Salmon's loaded with omega-3s, those are the good fats that help reduce inflammation and keep your joints happy. He was skeptical at first, but he gave it a shot. He'd grill it up with a little lemon and herbs, simple, nothing fancy. A month later, he caught me outside and said, my knees don't ache as much when I'm out here digging. That's the power of those healthy fats at work. You don't have to stick to salmon, though. Walnuts, chia seeds, even a drizzle of olive oil on your veggies, all of these bring those omega-3s or other good fats to the table. I like to keep a little jar of walnuts on my counter for a quick snack. They're crunchy, satisfying, and a total win for my joints. It's such an easy way to support your legs without even thinking too hard about it. So, we've got protein to build up those muscles and healthy fats to keep your joints gliding smoothly. Next up, let's talk about something colorful and packed with power, antioxidants. These little heroes are found in fruits and veggies, and they're like a shield for your legs. As we age, our bodies deal with more wear and tear. Think of it like rust building up on an old bike. Antioxidants help fight that rust, keeping your muscles and joints in better shape. Picture someone like my Auntie Rose. She's 65 and swears by her blueberries. Every morning, she tosses a handful into her oatmeal or just eats them straight from the bowl. She started doing it because she read somewhere that blueberries are great for your brain, but then she noticed something else. Her legs felt less achy after her walks. Turns out, those antioxidants in blueberries, like vitamin C and other goodies, help reduce inflammation and protect your muscles from breaking down too fast. Now, she's out there walking her dog farther than ever, and she's got this glow about her. You don't need to go overboard, just pick a few favorites. Berries, spinach, even a sweet potato now and then, all of these are bursting with antioxidants. I love roasting the sweet potato with a little cinnamon. It's warm, cozy, and feels like a hug from the inside. Plus, it's doing wonders for my legs without me even trying too hard. Alright, we're off to a great start here, aren't we? Protein, healthy fats, and antioxidants, these are simple, delicious ways to nourish your mobility and keep your legs strong. And there's so much more to explore together. Stick with me, because we're just getting warmed up, and I can't wait to share what's coming next. Hey there, welcome back. I hope you're feeling inspired after our last chat about giving your legs some love with food. We've already talked about how protein can rebuild those muscles, healthy fats can keep your joints happy, and antioxidants can protect you from the inside out. Now, let's take it a step further and explore a few more delicious ways to keep you moving with confidence. Because let's be real, whether it's dancing at a family party, keeping up with the grandkids, or just enjoying a stroll through the park, you deserve to feel strong and steady on your feet. Let's start with something that's a total game changer, calcium. You've probably heard it a million times, calcium's great for your bones, right? And it's true, your leg bones are the foundation of your mobility, carrying you through every step of the day. As we get older, those bones can start to lose density, making them a little more fragile than they used to be. But here's the beautiful thing, eating calcium-rich foods is like sending reinforcements to keep that foundation solid. I think about my old pal Margaret, who's 71 and still loves her weekly hikes with her walking group. A few years ago, she tripped over a root and took a tumble, nothing serious, but it shook her up. She started worrying her bones weren't as tough as they once were. So, she made a little change. She began sipping a glass of milk with dinner most nights, not a big deal, just a habit she picked up. Sometimes she'd switch it up with a slice of cheese or a bowl of yogurt. Over time, she told me she felt more grounded, like her legs had a sturdier base to work from. And she's still out there hiking, laughing with her friends like nothing ever happened. You don't need to chug milk if it's not your thing, there are so many options. Leafy greens like kale or broccoli, almonds, even canned sardines if you're feeling adventurous, all of these pack a calcium punch. I've gotten into tossing a handful of almonds into my afternoon snack routine. They're crunchy, satisfying, and I know they're doing something good for my bones while I'm munching away. It's such a simple way to keep your legs supported, step after step. Now, let's talk about something that works hand in hand with calcium, vitamin D. This little sunshine vitamin is like the key that unlocks calcium's power. Without enough vitamin D, your body can't absorb all that calcium goodness, and that's a missed opportunity for your bones and muscles. Plus, vitamin D helps your muscles stay strong and responsive. Think of it as the spark that keeps your legs ready to move when you need them. My cousin Eddie learned this the hard way. He's 66 and used to spend most of his days indoors, tinkering in his workshop. He started noticing his legs felt heavy, like they didn't want to cooperate anymore. A checkup showed his vitamin D levels were low. Turns out, he wasn't getting enough sun or food to keep things humming along. So, he started making a point to sit outside with his coffee for 15 minutes each morning, soaking up some rays. He also added fatty fish like tuna to his meals once or twice a week. Before long, he was back to his old self, hauling tools around the garage without that sluggish feeling dragging him down. Rate equals, slow, greater than. You can get vitamin D from sunlight, sure, but food's a reliable backup, especially if the weather's not cooperating. Eggs, especially the yolks, fortified cereals, or a piece of salmon are all great choices. I love a sunny side up egg on toast. It's quick, tasty, and gives me that boost I need. Even just a little bit each day can make a difference, keeping your legs powered up and ready to go. Alright, let's switch gears to something that's all about energy, complex carbs. I know carbs get a bad reputation sometimes, but hear me out, the right ones are like a steady stream of fuel for your body. Your leg muscles need energy to keep you moving, whether you are climbing stairs or taking a leisurely walk. Simple carbs, like sugary snacks, burn out fast, leaving you tired. But complex carbs? They're the slow and steady winners that keep you going without the crash. Take my friend Clara, for instance. She's 69 and loves her morning routine of tending to her flower garden. But she used to hit a wall by mid-morning, her legs would feel like lead, and she'd have to call it quits. She realized she was starting her day with just a piece of white toast and jam, which wasn't cutting it. So, she swapped it for a bowl of oatmeal topped with some nuts and fruit. That switch gave her a longer-lasting energy boost, and now she's out there pruning roses well past lunchtime, humming to herself like she's 20 again. Whole grains like oats, brown rice, or quinoa are your best bets here. They're hearty, filling, and oh so good for keeping your energy up. I've started cooking a big batch of quinoa at the beginning of the week and tossing it into salads or as a side with dinner. It's so easy, and I can feel the difference in my legs. They've got that get up and go vibe all day long. It's like giving yourself permission to enjoy your day without running out of steam. So, there we are, calcium to shore up your bones, vitamin D to make it all work, and complex carbs to keep your energy flowing. These are everyday foods with extraordinary power, and they're here to help you stay strong and mobile. We've still got more to uncover together, so hang with me, we're building something special for those legs of yours. We've been on quite a journey together, haven't we? We've talked about how protein rebuilds your muscles, healthy fats soothe your joints, and antioxidants shield your legs from wear and tear. Then we added calcium for strong bones, vitamin D to unlock its magic, and complex carbs to keep your energy humming. Now, let's round things out with a few more gems to nourish your mobility and keep those legs feeling fantastic. Because you're not just here to get by, you're here to thrive, to enjoy every step, and to live life on your terms. Let's kick things off with something that's all about balance, potassium. This mineral might not get the spotlight as often as calcium or protein, but it's a quiet hero for your legs. Potassium helps your muscles work smoothly, preventing those pesky cramps that can sneak up after a long day. It's also a key player in keeping your nerves firing right, so your legs respond when you tell them to move. Ever had one of those moments where your calf tightens up out of nowhere? Potassium's your friend for keeping things relaxed and ready. I think of my buddy Frank, who's 73 and loves his evening walks with his wife. He used to come home complaining about leg cramps that'd wake him up at night. Ouch, right? He didn't want to fuss with supplements, so I suggested he try eating a banana with breakfast. Bananas are potassium powerhouses, and they're so easy to grab and go. He started doing it, and after a couple of weeks, he told me those cramps were a thing of the past. Now he's strolling along with his wife, holding hands and enjoying the sunset, no interruptions. That's the kind of win I'm talking about. You don't have to stick to bananas, though. Sweet potatoes, oranges, even a handful of spinach in your salad work wonders too. I've gotten into slicing up an orange as a mid-afternoon pick-me-up. It's juicy, refreshing, and I know it's keeping my legs cramp-free while I'm at it. Little changes like that add up, making every step feel smoother and stronger. Next up, let's talk about hydration. I know, it sounds so simple, drink water, right? But it's amazing how easy it is to let this one slip, especially as we get older. Your muscles and joints need water to stay flexible and strong. When you're dehydrated, your legs can feel stiff or tired, like they're dragging behind you. Staying hydrated is like giving your whole body a big, refreshing hug, and your legs will feel the love most of all. My sister-in-law Betty, who's 67, learned this one firsthand. She's always been busy, volunteering, gardening, you name it, but she'd forget to drink water until she was parched. She started noticing her legs felt heavy by the afternoon, and she couldn't figure out why. Then she made a little pact with herself: keep a water bottle on the counter and sip from it throughout the day. Nothing fancy, just a habit. She told me it was like night and day. Her legs felt lighter, and she had more energy to keep going. Now she's out there planting flowers like it's no big deal, all because of a few extra sips. You don't need to drown yourself in water, just aim for a glass here and there. Add a slice of lemon or cucumber if you want a little flavor. I keep a pitcher in the fridge with some mint leaves. It's so refreshing, I actually look forward to drinking it. It's such an easy way to keep your legs happy and ready for whatever you've got planned. Finally, let's wrap up with something that ties it all together: magnesium. This mineral is like a secret weapon for your muscles and nerves. It helps your legs relax after a busy day, supports muscle recovery, and even keeps your energy levels steady. As we age, magnesium can slip a little lower than it should, and that might leave your legs feeling restless or achy. Bringing it back into your diet is like giving your legs a cozy blanket to rest under. Take my friend Doris, for example. She's 70 and loves her weekly dance class, nothing too wild, just some gentle swaying and stepping with her group. But she used to feel stiff the next day, like her legs were mad at her for having fun. She started sprinkling some pumpkin seeds on her salads, magnesium gold mines, those little guys, and she noticed she bounced back faster. Now she's twirling around with a smile, telling me she feels like she's got her groove back. That's what I call living. dark chocolate, nuts, even a bowl of oatmeal can bring magnesium to the table. I've started treating myself to a square of dark chocolate after dinner, not too much, just a little indulgence. It's rich, satisfying, and I know it's helping my legs recover while I unwind. It's the perfect way to end the day, don't you think? So, here we are, we've covered a whole lineup of foods that can nourish your mobility and keep your legs strong. From protein to potassium, hydration to magnesium, these are simple, delicious ways to take care of yourself. You don't have to do it all at once, just pick one or two things that feel right for you and start there. Maybe it's a handful of almonds, a glass of water with lunch, or a sweet potato for dinner. Whatever it is, you are building a foundation for feeling good, moving well, and enjoying every moment. I hope this has sparked some ideas for you, maybe even a little excitement to try something new. If you've enjoyed this, I'd love for you to give it a thumbs up and drop a comment below. Tell me what you're going to try first, or share a favorite food that keeps you going. I'd love to hear from you. And if you want more tips like these, hit that subscribe button so we can keep the conversation going. You've got this, and I'm cheering you on every step of the way. Here's to stronger legs, brighter days, and a life full of motion, because you deserve nothing less.